Hey everyone, Comedy here with a new video, first video 2024. Happy New Year's everyone. I hope your New Year's doing well. Today's video about how this year 2024 is already getting wacky. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's go over the major thing. First, on January 1st, Mickey Mouse became public domain. Yes, Mickey Mouse. Yes, Disney's mascot is now the public domain. Well, kinda. It's kinda tricky to explain, but I'll try and summarize it. So basically, public domain is when characters get their copyright protection expired. So yeah, I could use Mickey Mouse in any project. Well, here's the catch. It's only the 1920s version, so the ones from his first cartoons. I already know that people who make cheap horror movies and horror games are gonna love it. Speaking of, there's already horror movies and horror games about Mickey Mouse. Yep, it's Winnie the Pooh all over again. So on January 1st, they got announced that a horror movie called Mickey's Mousetrap is coming out this year, and it's just a slasher movie with a Mickey Mouse paint on it. All it has is just this dude in a Mickey Mouse mask at an abandoned arcade. Yeah, the saying is pretty stupid. But then there was this other one announced where there's like concept art of this actually cartoon looking Mickey Mouse accurate. It's only from the backside. He's holding a knife and he's actually on a boat. So they actually knew that Steamboat Willie as Mickey Mouse would be a good thing to use. And the horror games, oh, I'm actually excited for one of them. It's called Infestation 88. It's this co-op multiplayer horror game where it's not only Mickey, they're gonna use other characters too. I guess Mickey's just gonna be the big bad or something.
Our next topic will be about the amount of YouTubers that left in the past couple of months. Game Theory being one of the biggest ones. He started his channel like years ago, almost a decade ago, I'm sure. He just announced that he would be leaving YouTube after his final theory, which is on March 9th. So we still have a couple months. Another one that announced that he'll be taking a bit of a break is Meat Canyon or Papa Meat. He Papa Meat is like his second channel, but Meat Canyon is his main channel. Basically, makes these weird but funny cartoons. I think a lot of people will watch him. He has a couple million subscribers. I think Tomska too announced that he'll be stop making YouTube videos. Quite frankly, like I need to research why, because all of a sudden all these YouTubers are leaving, which I think seems kind of odd. But some of them I understand because the game theorists, MatPat himself, he has his own family and stuff. Like he has, I think, two kids, surprisingly. Yeah, and a wife. So hope he does well with his family. Probably the most hyped up thing this year for me was probably the Epstein documents. If you know, you know. But for those who don't know, Epstein had this island, and I think it's still under his name. But he had a list of people, and for years it's been a huge mystery on who was on it. But earlier this year, it got dumped, and so have been a couple of flight logs. And oh my god, people were going crazy over these. People were betting who was on there. I think Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy, is on there. Who else? George Bush or Bill Clinton, one of those two presidents. Um, who else? Who else? Oh yes, Stephen Hawking was the most shocking one. That was the one that got me. Like I was absolutely flabbergasted. Um, for the flight logs, Donald Trump was there twice. Like that was crazy. I wasn't expecting Donald Trump to be on that island. But another meme. I'm gonna talk about a meme for a second here. The guy jumping at the judge was pretty funny, but he got arrested, so there's an update on that. Another pretty wacky thing that's been going on recently is that this YouTuber named Verbal Ace who does these like cartoon rap battle stuff. Apparently paid 50K bucks in that for like a mediocre YouTube show, like a YouTube animation series, just to be in it, to be seduced by like this female character. Like, how can you tell us that you're down bad without telling us you're down bad? Like, I found that pretty hilarious, and I also used to watch a couple of his videos, so it's sad to see him being this down bad over a cartoon character. Like, that's actually crazy how down bad he could be. I'm gonna dedicate this last part to giving a shout out to Instinct 604. He recently gave me a shout out, and he's been wanting one for me for a while. So, here's your shout out. I hope you like it. I hope you don't get mad at me. But he's he's a pretty cool guy, and he has funny content. This is gonna conclude this year's first video. Sorry for it being a bit late, but happy 2024, fellas.